What is up, everybody? And thank you, as always, because you just tuned in to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. The voice you're hearing right now is Mr. James Yan, and I'm in vacation mode. I'm not in a studio. I'm not at home. I'm actually away somewhere. So that means the AC is put down to 65, and I have not washed these sheets. But anyway, I'm joined in the virtual studio today with some good friends of mine. That's right. We got the pod father of Orlando, Mr. Patricio, aka Rocky. What's going on, brother?
Dude, I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna survive this, man. This has not been an easy time.
It is not going to get into that. You've had a lot going on, by the way, my friend. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But also, really good friend of mine, the guy that helped start all this hilarity we call Real Labs right here on Real Radio 104.1. Miguel Colon Jr. is in the Heezy. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Patricio, man, like I know that a lot of stuff. I know a lot of stuff has been going down in your life, a lot of negative stuff. But I do believe in karma, so I believe you deserve this. Just saying, man. Maybe you need to think about it because I love when horrible stuff happens to people. People are like, "Hey, don't worry, karma's gonna get the person who did that to you." I'm like, "Karma got you, dog. This is what you deserve." I tell that to give kids, the world kids, all the time. I'm like,
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
what did you do? I mean, we're bringing you Thor and the rest of the Avengers, but I wanted you to think about it. What did you do? Your mom tells me you don't always put your stuff in your room, huh?
Oh,
You leave
I,
toys
oh,
everywhere, huh? Well, guess what? That's why the blood stuff's happening to you.
oh,
Oh
wow.
my God.
I've always wondered what our last show would look like, and I finally know. I
Yeah.
get it.
I'm like, I mean, look, man, you're getting Spider-Man and everything, but your parents, they're the
If,
ones
if,
really
if
suffering.
you're making a wish to cancel the show, wish granted. Oh my
I'm
God.
like, hey, man, your parents have to go shop for a new kid now.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
they
Oh,
gotta get
my
one that
God.
fits your stuff because they already got so much stuff.
I've always wondered that process. Like, when it's time to adopt, like, is there a website or do you
Aren't
call
you in the
somebody?
industry? You're a kid snatcher. How do you not know the other end of it?
No, we
It's
get
like
them out
you
of
like
bad
I only know offense. I
situations.
don't know defense. You know, you never read the manual or went to one practice.
But
Oh,
it's
wow.
got to be it's got to be a fun search. So how to adopt a kid or how to get a kid. I'm not going
You
to
go
put
to
those
the
words on
kid
Google.
kennel. You go to the kid
Wow.
kennel and you look for
Mhm.
one. You like, look at this one, man. They're like, oh, no, he pees everywhere. You
Yeah.
know,
Miguel, I think you're forgetting. You just simply go down to your local fire station to the baby drop
baby
box.
drop box, Jimmy it open. Oh no, they didn't check this one. It's got ants again. You
Jesus.
know, outside the baby drop box, there's just a hawk that sits there and stares all the time. He's like,
Yes,
how do I do
yes.
this? Like, how do I get in there? I'm
Oh,
just gonna
that's
open
too
my own
funny.
baby drop box, man.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
wow.
just
honey,
like the
honey, this one's
bookmobile.
brown. We should take him home.
Yeah, it just drives in the neighborhood playing the Ice Cream Man song. Hey yo, you trying to get rid of some babies, man? I trade CDs for babies.
I got kicks for kids.
CDs.
Yeah, what's up, man? Yo, this is good. This is the Raekwon purple tape. This is good. Here you go, man. Let me get that,
Wait,
man. That's a good baby.
wait. Patricio said, I got kicks for kids.
Yeah. And it ain't shoes, it's kick cereal. Here's a box of kicks for you. Let me get that. That's a good baby.
Yeah,
All
kid
right.
tested. Mother wasn't there.
Yeah, this thing's good.
Oh,
You know what? Sometimes I buy babies to raise them. Sometimes I just buy them for parts. You
oh,
know, it just
wow. Oh,
depends.
God.
Yeah, this one over here, man. All
You're just
right.
like you're like Sid from Toy Story. There's just a bunch of amputee kids just walking around your backyard.
Just
Mm.
like a Ukrainian middle school. You know?
Wow. You on fire today, sir. Okay. Well, I wanted to ask Patricio a question, man. Where do we even start with you, man? You've gone through some crazy stuff. We talked about it a
Hmm.
little bit last time, man. You was in a car accident. Somebody sideswiped you. Airbags didn't come out. You're mad at Nissan, which means you're gonna have to rally all your Puerto Rican brothers and sisters.
Half my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters work for Nissan as
I know.
mechanics, so
I
it's kind
know.
of like a conflict of interest right there.
So have you contacted Nissan directly yet? Just out of
Yes, yes.
curiosity.
So when the accident happened, actually, I'll give you a quick rundown. In the irony behind this car accident, I
Hmm.
was leaving a personal injury law firm, and
Funny.
30 seconds after
Funny.
I'd left the law firm, I'm going down Robinson, and I had the green light, and this dude going north on Roslyn just hits my front, and I do a 180. He hits a tree, pulls
Mm.
out, and then hits another car down the road, leaves, and flees the scene. So two hit and runs. Two people were hit by parts of the vehicle flying off.
Ooh.
They received medical attention. They were fine.
Like they were pedestrians walking and they got hit by car parts.
They were on vacation from Peru.
Oh man,
That's freedom.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
yeah.
And since the investigation is ongoing right now, the only thing I could say is like they found the car the following day abandoned. Actually here in downtown Orlando. So I've been
Ooh.
talking with the OPD for the past few weeks. My insurance isn't doing anything until I get that full police report. So your boy don't got a car till then. I've been walking. I've been riding my bike. I've been scootering, and at the mercy of friends dropping me off.
You're vegan now. That's what vegan
Yeah.
is.
Pretty much.
Bring, it's Patricio on my scooter. Hey man, I'm telling you this much. If you're working my legal case and you roll up on a scooter, I'm like, I'm changing law firms. All right, nah. This dude ain't gonna be a paralegal rolling up on here on a scooter. No, like a pizza delivery boy.
That's funny. Now, producer, we got some follow-up questions, man. Okay, so the car was abandoned. Was it an older car? Like he
I
didn't
don't
care
know.
about it?
Well, that's
Or
like, I
that
don't
it was
know.
a stolen car?
I don't know what kind of car this is because I'm still in talks with OPD. But the fact that it
Are
hit
you
two
even handling
cars-
this investigation? You don't even know what car it is, Patricio. Let's go throw some turtlenecks, some badges, go out there like 70s cops. Let's take care of this on our own.
I feel if Miguel and I were to do that, we would find the guy like
I
within
find the
4
guy,
hours.
man. I be smacking junkies on the street. You tell me who got it, sugar. You know I'm trying to stay clean, daddy. How about this 45 clean your brains out? Everybody knows it's my block. I'm indicting every corner. You want to play around with me? You want to not give me the information? Y'all ain't going to be able to sell a nickel bag on a Wednesday. Find the car.
King Kong ain't got nothing
Yeah.
on me.
Hooker's just coming up. Hey, daddy, I know you was looking for this car, but I found that missing baby. Who looking for a baby? It's all over the city. There's papers. I'm auto theft.
Oh my God.
Get in the car, Lisa. Hook me up and then find the car.
Hook me up.
You tell Sweets I'll have his money when he has my car.
I would watch that movie. That's funny. I would watch it. I would love that
totally
movie.
would. I want to kickstart that movie like right now. Let's
man.
get this off the ground.
Okay, so
But,
the dude hit you, then hit another car, drove away, abandoned the
Some
car.
Peruvians.
Some Peruvians, bro. That's dirty.
Hit me, hit two Peruvians, hit a tree, hit another woman. Ironically enough,
He
like,
hit a
we were
woman.
driving.
Oh, he hit a woman in a car. Yeah.
Yeah, the woman driving the other car. Like, honest to God, if you put, because I drive a Nissan Versa.
No,
She
Patricio,
drives a
you
Ford
did.
Focus.
You did drive it.
God damn, Miguel.
Yeah, it's like talking to your dad about your dad in the first person. No, Patricio. No, you did.
And
Oh my God.
so yeah, like both cars were total. They're mine completely, like the entire front end of it, like obliterated. There's like it wasn't even worth fixing. And I could fix a lot of stuff. And I just looked at it. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
No.
Ain't gonna do
Now,
it.
here's the real question for me. You've worked in law for a long time, and we all know in Orlando, all three of us, a lot of personal injury attorneys. Who is Patricio going with to represent him in this case?
I am actually going with the Fighter Law Group right here, Fighter Law here in downtown Orlando.
Okay. All right. So they're a group who, because we've heard of everybody before. We've had them on our show before, but
Yeah.
they have a good reputation for finding thing like they have a good
No,
reputation.
they just whoop ass.
That's it. They good.
Fire
They good
Law
what they
just
do?
comes in there. He just comes in there, man. Boosting up some human growth hormone, no shirt on. Patricio, like, what's our strategy? I'll tell you our strategy. The judge got a weak jaw. Head body like Mickey Ward. Head body, Patricio. Here, come on, let's do some go-go powder. Come on.
But
come
no,
on.
so right there at the accident scene, I had actually called the attorney that I had just finished interviewing with, and it was Tom Fighter and him and his partner Jessica Travis. Like they came out to the scene. They were still in
I
the
wish his
office.
partner's name was Jessica Lover. So it's like, I'm Tom Fighter. I'm Jessica Lover. Sometimes you gotta love to fight and fight to love.
Sounds like me and my parents, man. Damn.
But no, they were there with me from the crash till the car got taken away, and
Pretty convenient, Patricio. You ever think maybe they had something to do with it?
Ooh.
Pretty
Miguel,
convenient.
Miguel, you just bust this case wide open. It was a
Hey, Sugar, I told you, you don't get me that information, you ain't gonna be able to lick one John in this town. Nobody turning tricks till I find this car.
nobody.
I'm sitting on this corner. It's indicted now.
Nobody.
Try to work a ground stash in this town. You done. You find me this car that Patricio don't even know what it is, but the police do.
But no, yeah, I'm happy to say I am now with the Fighter Law here in downtown Orlando. We handle
Because you ain't got a
criminals.
car, you had to. You just took the job because you're like, well,
Funny.
can't go to
That's
any other
funny.
places.
Well, it's funny you say that because that is not true. That is not true. It's actually one of the farthest from my house. Because that's the other. I don't know if you want to talk about it now or about me, switching sides kind of thing.
Oh,
So you now on the baby taking side? Like you representing you like, yo, the dad is right. Sometimes kids can just poop on the floor.
Oh,
He fed him an Uncrustable and put him in a baby pool. My daddy never did that, but nobody arrested him. Not guilty.
Oh my god!
You just start singing H to the is so not
Yeah.
guilty. Y'all
We
cannot.
taking this to trial. Everything. Give me 12 white folks because we're gonna put them on a jury. We taking this to trial right now.
12 angry men.
I cannot believe that the government took your kid just because you ain't know where he was for a month.
How dare
Wow, that
Oh
that
my
case sounds
God.
vaguely familiar.
And you supposed to know where your kids are all the time?
they? Hey, where we come from nowadays, we call it soft parenting. Okay.
Yeah, man. You give me that kid, man. I'll put him on with my team right now. We'll find this car that hit you.
There you go.
You'll be my short round of my Indiana Jones.
Short round.
Fortune and glory, Dr. Jones. That's right. Indiana Jones kidnapped the kid. We never talked about it.
We never did. They let him
We
drive
never
at the age of
discussed it.
8.
Yeah, he kidnapped a little Chinese kid, and we were like, yo,
Hey.
he got a job.
In the next movie, kid wasn't there.
Yeah. Because Patricia's law firm was like, unacceptable, Dr. Jones. You took this kid to the collie cult? Oh, I'm sorry. We can't culture little kids now.
No.
But like, what did Short Round say to his parents like after the whole adventure? Like,
I'll tell you what Short Round said. He said, "Oh yeah, one child policy. Dr. Jones will take me. Could have been worse. Could have been a girl.
Oh.
Ooh.
Flush it.
He is
The
not.
views and
Oh
opinions.
wow.
Yeah.
He is
Views and
not
opinions.
lying. Oh my gosh. We got about 30 seconds left. I want to remind everybody, thank you guys so much for listening to us. I want to make sure I shout out our brand new sponsor, also Wine for Oysters. They got 2 great locations for you to choose one. They got a brand new location in Dr. Phil's. You guys like good food, you like great drinks, you like entertainment. This is the place you guys need to go. Every Sunday, they host live music brunch, unlimited mimosas, Bloody Marys, and sangria. For one price, you can mix and match the entire time. Delicious food like French crepes with savory fillings, and traditional favorites like shrimp and grits, smoked tuna, deviled eggs, and that's in the Dr. Phil's area. But if you guys are looking for entertainment, go to the Alafaya Trail on their original location for trivia games with themed Harry Potter trivia on July 31st. And you guys can also do dirty trivia on August 21st as well. Both locations got something for everybody, guys. Make sure you check them out now on Instagram and Facebook. And if you guys go there now, you mention Real Last 104.1, your first oyster shooter is on them. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on Real Last, Real Radio 104.1. With us right here on Real Last, Real Radio 104.1. My name is James. I'm your host for tonight. I'm joined in the studio with the podfather of Orlando, Mr. Patricio, and we got Miguel Colon Jr. in the house. Now, we're just talking about the fact Patricio got a brand new job. Shout out to you, Patricio, because I know you got in an accident, you lost a job, and now you got a new job, and you got an attorney representing you for your accident. So I'm happy everything is working out for you. Is everything else okay, my brother? You going through anything else?
So you know how they say everything happens in threes?
Yes,
So the first one was me losing my job.
I
The
remember that.
s-
Yep.
the second one was me breaking my bed, and then the third one was the car accident.
Whoa, whoa,
You
whoa,
just
whoa. Let's.
throwing a third one in there, like bringing my bed. The first one
Okay.
was a financial crisis. The second one was an accident that left 2 Peruvians that nobody cares about hospitalized. I want to bring this up. We're talking about cars and everything. We haven't mentioned the Peruvians, but one time those jaguar faced skulls
Holy crap!
destroyed those temple
Oh,
people.
that's right, man.
Have you checked up on these 2 Peruvians though? Do we know if they're okay?
They're okay. They're okay.
You
We
a
actually,
liar, Patricio. You a liar. DeSantis said, "Get on out of here. Get."
No, no, no. They got to stay in the country a little bit longer because they got hit by an American.
hmm
So
I would hate
that's
that. My God, you're on an accident in a foreign country that you're visiting on vacation because you doesn't matter if you master the language. These 2 Peruvian tourists, they might be very fluent in English. It's a whole nother system. You know,
yes.
it's
Yeah.
basically like if something happens to us in Canada, we're like, oh, we speak English. This is English. Everything's, and then you're like, I don't understand this. This is so different than my home. You
One of
know?
the worst part about it was like they just got there like 2 days ago. They had
And they're like,
just they had just gotten on their vacation,
Guess what? You have
and
ensured the wrath of Kukulkan now. You happy? The feathered
Kalema,
serpent god is coming for you now, Patricio.
Kalema.
there you go.
Nothing you can do. You causing problems, man. I'm out here trying to find this car, and you out here peeing off serpent gods.
My entire life is a problem right now, Miguel. But I'm slowly
Mm,
putting it back together. I'm slowly
there
putting
you
it back
go.
Karma,
together.
Patricio.
Yeah.
You had
Okay.
all this coming.
I'm gonna actually ask this. I'm gonna bite. How did you break your bed, sir? Are, are you bragging or complaining? Like, what's going on with your bed?
I'm complaining because this is where like I'll talk about my escapades. I met someone. She came over. We had a good
She,
time.
huh? That's cute. You don't have to do that. I'm not your father, Patricio. You guys explain nothing to me, okay?
But like you ever get into it so hard, so good, and then you just like lose focus of time and reality, and
And
next
forget
thing
you're
you
still in
know,
prison? Yeah, I've been there.
yeah, and the next thing you know, the bedpost falls on you when you just like caved in, like the wrestling ring breaks and at WrestleMania kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what had happened.
It's
That's what it feels like to drive a Ford F-150.
WrestleMania 3. You broke the ring, man. I like that. Because
Let
it's a
me-
fight.
Did you have to take it out of her pay? Were you like, hey, we broke the bed, so
Do you
I'm gonna
call
need at least 25 back.
It
do-
was just like everything was falling down on me right there. Like, oh man, I'd lost my
Mhm.
job, and then my bed broke, and then the following day, the car accident was just like, there's
Yeah.
I wasn't scared or wasn't worried about the job because when the thing happened, I was let go at 1:15 in the afternoon,
Damn,
and
she's after
Damn.
lunch.
After lunch, yeah. Like,
You all tired and
hey.
groggy. You're like, hey, yeah, we got Jimmy John's. Everybody, let's put an order. Patricia's like, I'll have, hey, dog, hold on your order real quick. I'm going to tell you something in a minute. Hey, you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh.
You're
Don't
gonna
worry
laugh. We're
about
all
your
gonna
order.
laugh.
Yeah, don't worry about your order.
Oh,
but yeah,
man.
no, 1:15. I got let go by 6 o'clock. I had 4 offers, and I'd gone through 7 interviews. Like I was fine. Like finding a job for me, I'm resourceful. You know the kind of person I am, and I was able to get back on my feet like
What
within
day of the week were you let off?
on a Friday.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, they were like, hey, Patricia, did you finish all the IS-1 reports? Yeah. Okay, cool. Come here.
Uh, hey, man, before you leave for the weekend and enjoy yourself, let me holler at you right
Let me
quick.
holler at you real quick, man. Hey, yo, you got
want Monday
weekend
off?
plans? Yeah, you want Monday off? Because you got it.
That's cold-blooded.
Yeah. Hey, Patricio, man, we got 6 babies were returned to us this week. What you doing, man? All right, you got
Yeah, yeah.
we got our rule, man. Shuck them off and let the state worry about it.
Can I ask a personal question, Patricio,
Go
about
ahead.
you?
Ask anything you want.
When you get let go, when you're younger, it's, hey, man, all right, my bad, I gotta go. Probably something I did when you're younger, but
When you're younger, you don't get let go. You get fired.
fired.
Because of
That's
something
different.
you did right on the spot. Because
Yes.
you're like, ooh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I know what this is
Ooh, you
about.
know what? Yeah, you know what? I did
Yeah.
burn
You right.
all the steaks. My
Yeah.
bad. You know, I
You
know.
just stand there. You're like, you're right. This fire could have been avoided.
You know
You
what?
mean to tell me I can't hotbox the prep station? I didn't
Yeah.
know. No one told me.
Who
Wait a
who
second.
knew?
All this meat's
Who?
supposed to stay at the restaurant. I can't take some home. Man, y'all gotta revise the manual. So
You
I'm a
many
mean to
server.
t- you?
I was
Hey,
serving my
hey,
friends.
you
yeah.
you you mean to tell me I'm trying to pay her a compliment? I call her lips. I'm the bad guy. You
This
know
is what
what?
happened to America. This is what happened to America. Did
I
the
get fired.
Taliban win here too? Because I don't get what's going on.
You mean to tell me I can't shoot OnlyFans content in the conference room? I was never told.
Oh,
Exo
but we got all
facto.
these cameras just sitting around.
I was gonna cut you in. I was gonna cut you in.
You know what? I'm out. So
Yeah.
my question is this: when you get let go as an adult, was it amicable? Like, was it like tension, or was it like, all right, we got to go our separate ways?
So not not to throw her under the bus. I still got mad love and respect for my previous employer
Mhm.
as a person, as an attorney, as a business. Much love and respect. We just didn't see eye to eye on certain avenues of the job,
Okay.
and it was more of a business decision than a personal one because you know Miguel and James, like you knew the relationship that I had with my previous employer.
Yeah, that's
And
why it shocked me when I found out. That's why I
oh,
was
it sh-
surprised.
it shocked the whole legal community here in Orlando when they found out. Hence, why I was getting phone calls and messages and all this stuff that
Mhm.
same day. But I'm happy where I'm at. I get to I'm doing marketing with the Fighter Law Group, Fighter Law Firm, and they do criminal, family, personal injury, injunctions. Like, yo, I love criminal.
It's
I
like, I
love
will
criminal
get your
cases.
child back. I will sue your child for leaving, and then I'll have him locked up
It's all in one. You
all in
know.
one.
Yeah.
Patricio, give me my mouthpiece. We about to go to trial.
Patricio, ring the bell.
Yeah. Fighter
Ding,
law firm. If
ding.
we don't win your case, I'll beat the crap out of the other attorney. As long as it's not Lind. Because Lind of Kaufman and Lind is the Hulk. Okay?
Reigning champion, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Lynn one time. They were like, "Yo," he's like, "Can I approach the jury?" And he just lifted the jury bench up and was looking at him. And he was like, "Hey, what do y'all think, man? That slip and fall. What my guy's fault was it?" And the judge was like, "Just say he's cool." Do it. The bailiff stands next to Lynn. Like, whatever you want, player. I'm your shooter.
That's
No,
right.
for real. I've had the pleasure of meeting Craig Lynn in person, and that dude is literally the embodiment
Massive.
of the Hulk. He is
Craig
Yeah.
huge.
Lynn, let me explain Craig Lynn real quick. Imagine you built a superhero, then also said, but he's gonna be like a really, really nice guy. Like I
Yeah.
don't think Craig Lynn knows that he could punch a hole through time, but he can, you know?
Dude,
He like Spider-Man, he's always holding back, you know?
he once slapped me high five and went back 2 years.
He's like if John Cena was your lawyer, you know?
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Like every now and then, when he wins a trial and he gets excited, he pumps his arm, he just rips his suit. He's like, yes. Sorry, guys.
His suits don't have arms on them.
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's just,
Craig Lynn shows up to trial with sleeveless suit, and they're like, "Really?" And he's like, "Right, I scratched my back." He just blew the sleeves out.
again.
Yeah,
The third suit this week.
yeah. He's like, approach the bench, and he just starts benching.
That's funny.
Jeff,
That's
Jeff, I
funny.
He
ripped him
weighs his
again.
protein powder on the scales of justice. He's like, "Gotta make sure you got enough."
Oh, this completely slipped my mind. I'm looking at Patricio right now. If you're watching on YouTube, guys, by the way, be sure to follow us on all your social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can see Patricio. Patricio, you at work right now, and y'all got a bunch of cameras, dog. Why is that at a law
Oh,
firm?
oh yeah, no. So let me take this off real quick because
Oh, no. Keep it on. Keep it on. We don't have. Okay.
He
oh
got
no,
it
that's
for
what I'm
he got it
saying.
for the depositions. He's like, "Stop crying, little
Well,
girl.
no,
Just tell
because
me."
I'm working marketing. My attorney got me a lot of cool stuff, to work with. I have all the proper lighting equipment, and my station, like, dude, I have a huge station when it comes for video, audio editing, and Photoshop and all that good stuff. So I'm very happy where I'm at right now because
Okay.
he got me set up right now.
All right. I didn't know y'all needed that many cameras and stuff at a law firm. I was a little confused, but hey, man, whatever y'all do to make money over there, bro, y'all do y'all thing, man. I
Welcome
like
to
feet.
OnlyFans Law. We'll defend you. Your Honor, maybe it wasn't a butthole. Maybe it was a belly button, but she sold him the picture. Are we going to do this? Are we going to do this right now? Huh? Fighter Law Group, assemble. Nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
Yeah. Fighter Law Group. We hire nothing but professional attorneys and former members of the Foot Clan. When I come to Fighter Law Group, I was a simple ninja. But after 6 years, I am a ninja with the right to practice personal injury law in Florida.
God, the fact you worked in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference, sir, and you know what?
Yeah.
Yo, for real.
Got any
Bruh.
cigarettes? Regular or menthol?
Hey, this ain't a Waffle House. Calm down.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome
All right,
to
man.
Fighter Law Group. We're going to run a scenario. You walk into court and you realize another fighter is in there. What do? Heart strike, body strike, head strike. Patricio, are you filming this? What did I hire you for? Remember, there are two go-to moves at Fighter Law Group. One, research, and make sure that you are thoroughly informed on the case and the facts. And second, dim mock 5-finger death punch. Both of those are going to be on the exam, guys. I don't want anybody to fail.
That's gonna be on the
meditate in
bar.
volcano.
Jesus, I want to join now.
Yeah.
I want to
Oh,
join.
Where's
no,
the
but-
Lazarus pit? I got to warm up.
But
There's a Lazarus and Batman. God.
You know who my first client was? A little fella by the name of Ra's al Ghul. I was fresh out of law school and Ninja Academy. Raz got into a little fender bender, and I said, I got this case. And since then, we've been representing the greatest fighters in the world. Ken, Ryu, represent both of them. Yeah. Prince Goro on retainer.
Goro, Prince Goro, not just Goro.
He's goddamn Prince. Put respect on his name, okay?
I can't with you.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
with you.
Kirby? Kirby?
Kirby.
Smash Brothers? Yeah. That little
Yo,
pink
Kirby a
thing bought
beast.
me a yacht, okay?
Kirby a beast when it comes to Smash Brothers. I
Yeah,
go
man.
Kirby all day.
That's funny, man.
And we're ethical. I said no to Wario. I don't know what you are. I don't know.
I don't know where you're from.
I don't know where you're from. I don't know how any of this works.
You're not Peruvian, so we won't hit you.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Like, no. I apologize to the whole Peruvian community. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for your accident and for your lack of. You talked about 3 cars in a tree before you talked about 2 goddamn people. Human
All
beings,
right.
bro.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. When we get back, I'm going to be telling you guys what I'm up to lately and tell you that we all have 2 versions of ourselves. There's employee self and there's vacation self. Don't go anywhere. Right here, Real Life, Real Radio 104.1. Thank everybody. Appreciate you guys for always listening to Real Last right here on Real Radio 104.1. I am James, joined in studio with the podfather himself, Mr. Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, and my good friend to help start all of this we call Real Last, Mr. Miguel Colon Jr. Shout out to everybody who keeps supporting us. I want to remind you, if you're not following us, please go to Instagram, follow us, go to Facebook and follow us. And now you guys can go to YouTube. That's right. You can subscribe, like, comment, share all this hilarity each and every week. We are growing, but we're trying to get bigger and bigger. We can't do that without your help. So thank you guys so much. And don't forget about our new sponsor, Wine for Oysters. They got 2 locations, one in East Orlando, and their brand new location in Dr. Phillips, 7645 Turkey Lake Road. If you guys like good food, you guys like good drinks, you got to check them out on Sundays. They host a live music brunch with unlimited mimosas, Bloody Mary, sangrias. They got some of your favorites, French crepes with sweet and savory fillings, and traditional favorites like shrimp and grits or smoked tuna, deviled eggs. If you guys looking for entertainment, go to their Alafaya location. They got monthly trivia with Harry Potter on July 31st. They got dirty trivia on August 21st as well. And they got weekly Happy hour specials. You guys can check them out from 4 to 6. $2 off drafts, wine, and 50% off cocktails. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Wine for Oysters. Go there now, and you guys will get your first shooter on them if you mention Real Radio. All right, guys. Now I find myself on vacation right now, which is good for me. I'm off for 2 whole weeks, not doing anything. I didn't take any comedy shows. I'm only
Nice.
doing this radio broadcast with you guys because I love it. I wanted to talk about the fact that there's two versions of ourselves that I'm learning about. There's the normal work self. You know, you do everything throughout the week for the job. You make certain decisions based on the fact you got to get up in the morning or afternoon and go to that job. But there also is a different version of ourselves. That's the vacation self. That's right. That's a different person than you normally are. I'm finding when I'm on vacation, I will do things that I normally wouldn't do as a normal employee, James. Like I am not restricted by the physical limitations of 47-year-old James that goes to work. When you're on vacation, you believe in your heart of hearts that you can do things you normally don't do, like drink an entire bottle of tequila by yourself, go parasailing, or swim. All those things I normally can't do. I believe I can do when I'm on vacation. It's wonderful because you do those things. You spend a little bit more money than you normally do too. You're doing things you never thought you would do. And that's what I like about vacation. You get a lot more adventurous. I wanted to ask you two gentlemen, are you different on vacation? Because Miguel, you just got to go to Mexico. And Mexico seems lawless to a lot of us. So I want to know, are you different? Are you turned up when you go to vacation mode, both you gentlemen?
I mean, not really. Vacation mode's about chilling for me because, like,
Okay.
that's what I want to do on vacation. You know, I like to enjoy the places I am. I like to see the sights and stuff. But like, I'm not always vacation mode. Time to turn it up. You know, like not usually. I mean, unless there's an event, like if stuff's going on, and then also for like my work. I got to turn it up for work a lot, man. And I don't usually get to party. I don't get to party, but I work a lot of parties. So when I'm off,
Mm.
I want to relax and do like relaxing stuff. Like when we were in Mexico, we went to this place called Excarte, which I love, man. And it is basically an eco park. And there was all these caves to swim in. The cool thing, there was zip lining, there was hammocks. You zip line in hammocks. So they're big boy
What?
zip lines. Yeah. So we went the zip line and you just laying in these hammocks, zip lining through the jungle. Here's another thing about the hammock zip line. There's no like harness. You're just in a hammock and you're like, what happens if I turn over? They're like, oh,
Don't do that.
don't do that, player. Why are you gonna go do that, player? But the cool thing was it was always over water. Like you zip line this river trail all through the water. And then when it ends, you just splash into the water every time. And then you carry your hammock, you walk up to your next zip line point, and you just zip line through it. But I gotta say, I have a deep respect for Mexico. And I mean this. Mexico.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this much, and I'm gonna go on record for this much. The problems Mexico suffers from are directly related to our drug consumption as a country in the United States. You know, there are no cartels running drugs if other countries are buying up all the drugs, you know? And I'm not, you know, I'm not saying I got a solution. I'm just saying, like, but one of the things that I love about Mexico, that I truly love about Mexico, is Mexico is a kind of place that's like, I don't know what their laws are. Patricio, I'd love for you to help me find out what the liability laws in Mexico. But it seems like in Mexico, they're like, well, don't do that. That's stupid. And if you just don't do that stupid thing, you're fine. But they're not babying you. They're not like, oh, yo, you can't go in a hammock zip line because what if you, like a dummy, wanted to flip yourself over? Mexico lives by the motto, F around and find out. You know?
They don't do the liability thing. No, that's
outside of Cancun, Busey's got it on his Instagram. We watched an entire staff of 7-Eleven beat the crap out of a dude for shoplifting and trying to fight them. He tried to fight him while he was shoplifting, and then the whole store came out and whooped his ass. And then we were kind of like, I bet you a lot of people are shoplifting now, though, too, that there's nobody in the store. But that was neither here nor there. But there's tons of stuff, man, in Mexico. When you're out, there's tons of stuff that is just kind of like, well, you know, it's not like they baby you here in the U.S. where it's like, oh, you know, you got to make sure that's not there because somebody could. They're like, yeah, but if you do that, you stupid.
That's funny.
You know,
that's funny. And I didn't even think about that with you, Miguel. The fact that your job is to coordinate and work giant parties. So when you get on vacation, the last thing you probably want to be a part of is a giant
It's the
party.
last
Like,
thing I
no,
want to do.
Yeah.
One of
yeah,
my
you're like,
favorite places I've ever vacationed is when I hopped around in Greece because I did nothing. I did nothing but
mm,
eat. I swam. I drank. I looked at all the what was it? I went to the Acropolis. I went to all the old sites. I ate
nice.
like a king. I love the water. In Greece, we did like when I say we did cliff jumping, it was like two
Ooh.
stories. But it wasn't like because I always say that people are. I'm like, no, it wasn't like it's like jumping off a 2-story house, a 3-story house at the most. It wasn't like
Hmm.
when you watch these Red Bull guys jumping 100 feet down and stuff. But I love that stuff. I love that stuff. You give me some
Nice.
water and a place to chill. That's what I want to do on vacation and eat and meet people and hang out.
I like that too. See, I'm not a planner on vacation too. There's people who have to fill every single minute of the day with a certain task, an excursion,
Mm-mm.
tour. I'm not that guy. I want to
Mm-mm.
wake up because my life, you know how I am, is regimented every single day.
Yeah,
During my normal, I got to do this at this time. I got to do that, then do this, do that. So when I get on vacation, I don't want no plans. I just
yeah,
want to, hey, wake up in the morning. You know what? We might stay in bed all day. Or hey, you want to go to brunch? I saw this the really cool place
yeah.
down the street. I don't know what we're doing, but I don't want to make plans. I'm anti plans when I'm on vacation. This is just
You
me
know,
hanging out.
it's funny how you had mentioned at the very beginning about different mindset between your work regimen and going on vacation because you said you drank a bottle of tequila, you went swimming, you went ziplining. That's a Thursday for me. I mean,
Yeah.
Patricio,
I'm
a
a
Thursday for you is wearing glitter and talking to a dude saying, "I know this is weird, but I think we should try it."
no, that was last Tuesday, but we did, and it was an incredible experience. But
I miss Todd.
I just realized I'm wearing two different socks right now. What the hell? Anyways,
Oh, oh wow.
um, no,
That's
um,
the thing you think is weird, huh? About you,
I
socks.
just looked down,
Bless
and
your heart. Bless your heart.
one's full black, the other one's a black with Velociraptor on it.
Easy to
Okay.
confuse.
Yeah, easy to confuse. Anywho,
Gotcha. So
no, going
I'm
on
afraid of what Patricio's like when he's on vacation. If you turn up, that must look scary. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
well, that's the thing. Like I turn up almost every other weekend or every
You
other
do.
day because that's just my lifestyle. When
Hmm.
I go on vacation, I've only gone on vacation maybe 2 or 3 times in my life, and when I say that is because I go by myself. I go by myself. I don't deal with nobody, no
Ah.
partner, no kids, no nothing.
Huh.
And
It's easier
I,
to hunt the girls alone. Yeah.
yes,
Oh
exactly.
wow. Oh
This
And
wow.
one's been at the bus stop for 14 minutes and no one's coming. She's a runaway. She'll make a perfect trophy.
like
Oh
out
wow.
one of my last vacations, I'd gone to DC just by myself. I, had my hotel, had my car, had
Love DC,
everything.
by the way.
And for 4 days, I did me. I did me, and I went to everywhere that I wanted to go. No one got in my
Hmm.
way. No one slowed me down. No one did nothing to, ruin my experience. Because here's the thing: I've been on vacations and trips before with friends and family, and someone always throws a wrench in the gears. Someone
Mm.
always fights with the boyfriend or girlfriend or with the husband and wife, and puts a damper on the whole damn thing. And I'm over here like, we're gonna miss the buffet if we don't go right now.
Bro, I'm laughing because you are absolutely right. And it's man, you there is always one person when you go in a group because we're
Hmm.
always in a big group and we go on these family vacations. Like we go to my timeshare, we do a staycation every 2 years with everybody, and they bring friends, they bring like whoever they're dating, and there's always one person in that group who doesn't understand how whack everyone else thinks they are. Like
Yeah.
because everything's extra with them. They're they're not moving at the same pace the group is. They're always late. They're always making everything complicated. And there's always one person, and they have no idea
They
that
don't.
everybody wants to murder them.
If I could take away anything from every Tyler Perry movie, just go on vacation by yourself. You don't need nobody. Just do you, and they'll be back. I mean, they'll be there when you get back. I was supposed to go to New
Gotcha.
York a few weeks ago
Hmm.
because of a concert, but everything went to crap. With the firing, with the car accident, with everything. I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? The universe will take care of me, and I'll go on vacation another time. I need to focus on this, this, and this.
I'm with you. And if you're listening to this right now, you're like, man, I go on vacations with groups all the time. I've never seen that person in our
You
group.
the
That means you're that person.
Yeah, 100%.
Everybody thinks you're whack when you go on a trip. Like, don't go with Diane because Diane's never on time. Diane always making it extra, and she can't eat everywhere we can eat because she likes weird stuff. So yeah,
You have you ever been in a situation where a couple of friends are trying to plan a trip to go somewhere and you know for a fact that it's going to be horrible
Yeah.
yep,
Oh
and
yeah.
and you don't
oh
do
yeah.
it. You don't and every time that I've seen that happen, I hear the horror stories. I get the text messages like, "Yo, bro, I'm about to kill this girl. I'm about yo, I can't do this right now, bro. You dodged a bullet." I'm like, "I know.
If a
I know."
person is annoying and a pain in the butt in just normal life, it gets worse when you're confined to traveling with them in a small space. So yeah,
Oh
don't
yeah.
do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
I'm
no,
with
I
you on that.
I got a policy, and this is what I really think. Before you marry someone, you two need to go on vacation to a country where neither of you speak the language. I want to see how you work. I want to
Mm,
see if you fall apart as a team.
mm, mm.
Because I've been with girls that we've been places and it wasn't even a different languages and they just can't handle. They're falling apart. And it's like,
now
Nope.
no,
if you don't have the money to do that, take her to IKEA or go kayaking with her.
IKEA and kayaking are perfect.
Ooh,
IKEA walking through that
ooh,
maze, dodging
ooh.
that minotaur. IKEA is
Mm.
important, man.
Bro, me and
Fish and hot
Michelle went
dogs
to
all day, my dude.
yeah,
Yes.
me and Michelle went to Mexico before we got married, and that is the reason that we are still together today. Mexico, bro, for the
Yeah.
win. Appreciate
That's
y'all
what's up.
down there. Now we got
What I
about a
mean.
minute and a half to go before we have to end the show, guys. I love doing this with you. Great show today. Where are you gentlemen going to be so everybody can find you? Miguel, where are you performing this weekend?
Check it out. This weekend, I'm going to be at International Drive. I've got a show over at, God, I remember the name of the lounge. Go Patricio first, and I'll get mine.
Okay. Uh, just so you know, I'm at a new firm, Fighter Law, fighterlaw.com. Check me out. We do family, criminal, injunctions, and then just go to my website, withthesidecast.com for everything I do.
Very nice, man. And Miguel's going to be performing for One Mic Management. I've worked for them
One Mic
before.
Management. I know. I just can't remember the
Yeah,
name of the venue.
absolutely. I definitely
I'll
want you
put it
guys
up
to
on my
check the
social
show out.
media, though, guys. Yeah.
Absolutely. Go check it out, man. This guy is doing a lot of good shows in Orlando. He's paying comedians fair and he's bringing good entertainment. So if you guys see One Mic Management, definitely go support our boy. He's definitely a friend of this show. I'm going to be performing in Jacksonville this week as well, guys, on
Cool.
Sunday. Actually, it's a Sunday show. So if you guys go to my social media, you'll see that post as well. It's up right now. As always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Real Laughs on Real Radio. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and now you can do it on YouTube. On behalf of myself, James John, my wonderful guest, Mr. Patricio, aka Rocky the Podfather, and as always, Miguel Colon Jr. We are out. Hey, Miguel, tell them what they need to do.
Take your ass to bed.
We out of here. Peace.